When you talk about valuelessness, you're talking about cows. You're talking about cows. You're talking about visionlessness. I said somebody's talking about what? Yes, somebody talking about what? Cows. Chaotic. If you look at Genesis chapter 1, in 1 and 2 he said, and God made heaven and earth, and 2, the Bible says, and the earth was without form. Now please hear me, listen to me, I'm going to come to it, and void. And then there was darkness where? 3 things are there. Please hear me and listen to me. He said the earth, there are so many human beings that are living on this earth that are formless. They are chaotic. They came to Lagos from one village in Zamfara and stayed here for some time and landed in one other village in Akwa Ibom, and from there they became farmers in Kogi State. Now listen, that is a chaotic, visionless life. That is a valueless life. A life that doesn't have value cannot wander. It is a life without God. A chaotic life is a patternless life. In the story of the prodigal son, the boy left a patterned family and went to meet people of other countries that have no pattern. And whatever the boy had diminished, and his life became chaotic. Excuse me, there is no more painful poverty than chaotism. Can I tell you something that maybe some of us don't know? I was never happy in my life and satisfied and peaceful until reason for living dawned on me. I was never. Excuse me. Do you know what I passed through as a Christian? When preachers were interpreting to me rapture the way they are interpreting it. I have been in a church 1993 where we came to service and the pastor mounted podium and was preaching on rapture for about an hour, and ended all of us with our stomach on the ground. Crying for what we don't know, crying for nonsense sermon. We're all there, and not only that day, I had hangover of that thing for about 3 days. When somebody said good morning, I will say I'm going to heaven. Now, and that wrong interpretation of the Bible keep making us afraid. Fear that was born from ignorance. It didn't profit us anything. It was a waste of time. Spirit of religion. We're in pain. I was under that influence, so even as a preacher, I joined that preaching. You look at a small girl, all that you're telling that girl is to be holy, instead of looking at how the girl can be useful. Don't forget that holiness is part of usefulness. It should not be separated from value. I was telling that girl in the morning, around after 6, when I was talking to her, I said, you are a girl and you are not married. You are not from point of religion. A married man kept 5 children somewhere with his wife and gave you a small amount of money and took you to a hotel to go and lie down with you. after keeping his wife and children that's at your age, he has, and then drop you off somewhere because he believed he doesn't have children, and then went back to his family. He doesn't have conscience. He doesn't have any plan for you. He have already given you 20,000 naira. Shameful. You don't preach it under holiness. You preach it under value. So the value of what you have, of your life, is 20,000 by an old man who doesn't care about you. You can't even look at him very well. If you look at him very well, you won't stand somewhere with him. You will not discuss that insult he's bringing to your person. The insult of keeping you as a reserve, nonsense. That is why, if he has respect for you, will he do that to you? If he has ordinary respect for your person, he's not even thinking about how he can encourage you for another person to marry you, for you to have your own children. He wants to keep you by the side for him. Instead of talking about it that we are talking about ordinary holiness, present stupidity. I've always told you, there is no relationship. Listen, there is nothing that we can't talk about relationship without talking about value. We can't talk about living without talking about it. Listen, I said we cannot talk about life on earth. There is something I said here. I am going to help you with something. When I said ordinance, we are to live religion. The other 2 days ago, while I was going home, the Lord asked me that I should mock religion. The Lord told me to do what? That I was born to make mockery of religion. So I said, how? He said, religion runs on emotions and it will not lead to anywhere. He said, all religions. That is why the Lion of Judah is a man of ordinance, not the spirit of religion. Not close your eyes and be looking for God when you're supposed to open your eyes and reason very well. I said, when you're supposed to open your eyes and reason very well. When you're supposed to open your eyes and know that 24 hours makes up a day, and then somebody must not take 1 hour from it, otherwise your day will remain 23. That when that conversation lasted 5 minutes, that somebody has lost a credit, somebody has lost money, somebody has lost money, and the thing you lost money for, is you worthy to lose money for it? And the person you lost money for,